Welcome to this meditation. This meditation is a tool designed for frequent listening. It will help you to let go of resistance that you experience before speaking situations or social situations, altering your state of being by gently shifting it towards peace, harmony, flow, and confidence. Recommend that you listen to this meditation before social events where you need your flow, presence, and confidence. Every time you listen to this meditation, you will hear the information presented slightly differently and leave you feeling uplifted with a much deeper understanding of what your speech anxiety is all about. This meditation works with you as much as you work with it. If you have headphones, put them on. Your inner transformation begins now. There is nothing standing on your way of your composure, lightness, joy, confidence, and fluency of your speech. The only obstacle is your controlling mind. It creates resistance. Resistance that comes from your beliefs, unhelpful ideas, and thoughts that you still hold on to. Our minds are powerful. We are powerful. Every individual can access more power than they can even imagine, reaching the state of inner harmony, peace, calm, and fluidity in all aspects of life. As humans, we simultaneously live in two different worlds, the physical world and the metaphysical world. Physical world includes everything you can see, touch, or observe. It also includes experiences that you have, including the experience of verbal blocking, holding back, or stuttering. Metaphysical world is a non-visible world. It is the land of your emotions, feelings, thoughts, ideas, perceptions, and beliefs. Everything that is physical comes from non-physical. That is your internal or metaphysical world of thoughts, ideas, and beliefs. There are three main feelings that orchestrate and maintain speech anxiety: fear, shame, and guilt. Fear of being rejected and ostracized. Shame for being somewhat different from other people. Guilt for not measuring up to expectations of other people or your own expectations, which result from rejection or perceived rejection. What these three feelings do is that they make you build a protective wall around you, separating you from people and the world even further. As you become emotionally disconnected and separated from yourself, you lose an ability to truly understand how this world works, to get to know other people, forge healthy relationships with them, and ultimately to understand yourself. This leads you to having dysfunctional relationship with the world and adopting all kinds of limiting and mistaking beliefs, coming to unhelpful conclusions and ideas about yourself and people. Eventually, very soon, it becomes a vicious cycle. The cycle can be broken by changing and adapting new set of ideas and beliefs about yourself, other people, and this world. You don't need confirmation that you are okay from other people. You are okay, just the way you are now. Make it your daily priority to remind yourself that you are okay, regardless of what anybody says to you or doesn't say. Let it become your everyday mantra. I'm okay. I am okay. I am okay. I approve of myself. I forgive myself. I am enough, just the way I am. You are part of this world. You came here for a reason, and you are much needed in this world. Your opinion is important, and people want to hear what you have to say. Make sure that every time you speak, you remind yourself that you are okay, and that the world wants to hear what you have to say. You don't have to be a superhuman. You don't have to be perfect. All you need is to accept and appreciate yourself just the way you are now. And be among people without trying to either be better or worse. Just being who you are in this life, in this world, among these people. You are a legitimate part of this world. You have the right to be here. You have the right to speak up and make your ideas heard. You have been given the voice in order to use it as an instrument so that your ideas, beliefs, knowledge is heard by other people. There is no such thing as perfection. What is perfect or imperfect is only determined by your mind. So choose your own definition of perfection and stick to it. Never betray your personal idea of what perfection means to you. It is perfectly okay to have your own definition of perfection. Remember that everything in this world is subjective. And if you say to yourself that you are perfect, if you truly believe it, if you feel yourself as perfect, then the world will have no choice but to accept your standard of definition, your standard of perfection. Imagine for a moment that instead of blindly following somebody's standards, you set your own standards, and people will start to follow you. You are enough just the way you are. You have the right to speak up. You have the right to be heard. You have the right to have an opinion and express it. Your voice is an instrument of your power. It can change many lives and open many doors that can unlock many secrets. Nobody can ever punish you for speaking up unless the punisher is you. Give yourself permission. Allow yourself to sound loud and proud. Don't ever doubt your ideas or your opinions. Make sure you trust yourself. Always trust yourself, because if you don't trust yourself, then who is going to trust you? Trust yourself, and this way you will stop seeking external validation or confirmation that everything you say is valid and okay. Make sure to trust your opinions and your views. Never betray yourself. You no longer try to prove anything to anybody. The moment you validate and accept yourself fully, the moment you embrace yourself and learn to love yourself, this is the moment the world accepts you. You now understand that there were no real obstacles on your way. The only obstacle was your doubt, your fears, your rigid expectations. The moment you accept yourself is the moment everything begins to change. And this is your moment of flow. The moment you accept yourself is the moment everything begins to change. The floodgates within you are open, and all resistance starts to evaporate. Resistance is control. Control is what blocks your ability to express yourself clearly, loudly, without holding back and blocking. So it's time for you to release control. Let go of all the self-doubt and external validation and just let yourself be you. Who are you fully present in this moment? Who are you now? Who can you become? And how far can you go? Remember once again that nobody will ever say no to you unless you say no to yourself. This world will accept you the moment you accept yourself, regardless of how you sound, how you look, what you know, or what you don't know. Your mind has created the story. The story was so convincing that you believed it. The time has come to clear the path to your greatness, the greatness of your voice, and your authenticity. Now I would like you to imagine a plane waiting on the runway. Think how much energy is required in order to lift this heavy machine up into the air. How much resistance this machine needs to overcome before it lifts off into the sky. All this noise, vibrations, and shaking. And the moment a plane is lifted into the air, that's it. The resistance drops away, the noise stops, and the plane just glides effortlessly and with ease. Now imagine you are that plane on the runway. You are slow and cumbersome, and you need to build enough speed and momentum to lift yourself up into the air. All these vibrations, acceleration and pushing, this represents your inner resistance that prevents you from reaching fluidity, the fluency that you so desire and know you can have it. Now I want you to imagine the moment you are lifted into the air. This is the moment when all resistance and all the fighting just drop away. There is no need to fight anymore. There is no need to struggle. There is no need to torment yourself in any way in order to achieve that much coveted flow, ease. Now you are just gliding, going higher and higher into the sky without resistance, without fighting, without pushing. You just glide effortlessly and easily through the sky, enjoying it 100%. All resistance just evaporates. All you can feel now is lightness in your body, flow, and ease as you glide, as you continue to glide through the cloudless sky. I want you to concentrate on that feeling of ease and effortlessness that helps you glide through any speaking situation, any social interaction, as well as through life in general. There is nobody standing on your way. There is nobody and nothing standing on your way of effortless and beautiful self-expression. All this time, it was all in your mind, and ideas that separated you from your flow. There was nothing else. And I want you to remember this feeling of ease. I want you to focus on it and take it away with you. Using this beautiful metaphor of a plane taking off into the sky, imagine yourself as that plane, the plane that glides through the sky. From this moment on, you promise not to stand on your way to fluency, on your way to freedom of self-expression, and on your way to having the life that you deserve. You give yourself a full permission to be yourself, because you know nobody and nothing is standing on your way. From now on, you choose to think differently. You choose your thoughts. You choose to think in a way that cultivates flow, any situation, as well as in life in general. Only you decide what to think, how to feel, what to do, and what experiences you have. I send love and gratitude from my heart to yours. Thank you for listening.